Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here, and I am back for a 2-for-1 hardware review video. Got a couple of boxes, got some cords here, because what we are going to be looking at is the 1-2 punch of the Genki ShadowCast, which is this USB thumb drive size looking thing here, which I'll show you in a bit. And then we are also looking at the Genki Covert Dock for the Nintendo Switch. Both of these can come in really handy individually or in combination. So yeah, I'm holding each one of these little boxes in my hand. I mean, these devices are small. So, you know, the Switch being a portable console, this is a great way. You get these two devices, and this can be a great way to, let's say you're on the go and you have a laptop with you, and you want to have your Switch connected to a little bit bigger of a screen. Maybe you even want to connect it to a TV, but you don't want to bring your big old dock with you. Maybe you want to capture footage. That's what these two devices in combination will do. So the ShadowCast, like I said, it's this little USB drive looking thing. And here it is, right on the box right there. I mean, you just plug one end into your Switch, and then you plug your cord in or whatever, and then you just boom, you can cruise right away. You can plug it into your regular dock, or you can use you can also get this covert dock. I'll show you the back of the box here. There you go, just a little bit of a diagram kind of showing you how you can hook it up to your dock and then hook it out to like another device. And then you have your covert dock. So this is pretty cool because it literally is about the same size as a, you know, one of those little squarish AC adapter bricks that you would get with a lot of electronics these days. It's got a USB-C, it's got a USB-A, and an HDMI. So there you go. Got some, show you the other specs on the box. Now this does only, if you're wanting to do this, keep in mind, if you're looking for something for regular capture or really high quality capture, this isn't probably going to be your first choice. This is really for affordability and convenience because this only does capture at 720p. For me, I don't really care because it's just a really quick portable option, and for what I want it for, you know what? It'll work great. So there you go. There are the boxes. Let me shove these off to the side, and let me try and find. So check this out. This is literally this is the Genki Dock. This is a dock, dude. This is. I've connected this to my desktop PC. Right now I don't even need the like the USB in there right now. I have my USB-C and I have my Genki adapter right in there, and I connect one into the USB-C end into my Switch, and I connect the other cord into a USB 3 slot on my PC. Yes, you definitely want to use USB 3 because you need the throughput, you need the bandwidth that it affords. But like, look at this thing. Like, if I take this out, hang on. That is the ShadowCast. I'm not kidding when I say this is like about the size of a USB thumb drive. You plug your other USB-C cord in the other end of it. You plug this into your big dock if you want it, or if you get this covert dock, and that's all it is. It's as easy as that. Now, when you're connecting it to your desktop or your laptop computer, Genki also on their website has a free program that you can download. It's called Genki Arcade, and you don't even have to install the software. You literally download it, put it into a folder. There we go. You put it into a folder and run it. And as long as you've got your one cord connected to your Switch, the other connected to a USB-C port on your computer, and then you plug this sucker into a wall, you got it. I mean, it takes about 2 seconds, boom, it comes up, and you're playing Switch on your computer. I've already used Bandicam to record a couple of quick videos, a couple of test videos. I recorded part 2 of this hardware review already, just kind of showing you the ShadowCast in action, just trying it out with a few different games, showing you about, the lag and everything, trying it with different Switch games, actual Switch games, and then some old Nintendo games from their online service. And that's the other thing I will say. So like I said, if you're looking for something that has minimal lag, want something that is 1080p or, God forbid, even 4K, this is not the device for you. But if you want something that is really portable, you can just quick and dirty plug it in, mirror your Switch or other HDMI source to your computer so that you can either use it as a screen or so you can capture footage. This works great. It captures at 720p, and for watching things, it's fine. For a lot of games, I've tried probably a half a dozen games on this thing so far, and it works pretty well. I tried Mario Odyssey, I tried a brawler, I tried a racing game, not too bad. But where I did notice, where I definitely did notice lag is some of the older NES games where you really have to be, your reflexes are tested. The games are really demanding. And no better titles to test this is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or Punch-Out as it were, for the original Nintendo. I've tried it with that, and I've tried it with Super Punch-Out. Super Punch-Out didn't seem quite as bad, but you could definitely tell. But regular Punch-Out on the NES, that one you could definitely tell there was a little bit of lag, even more than you would get, I would say, maybe just hooking your Switch up to a TV and playing with the Pro controller. So really, really precise games, you may have some problem, especially if you're using it to I want to beat Mike Tyson, or I want to beat some really, really twitchy game. It could be a little bit tricky, but for, like I said, for capturing game footage, for doing any number of just quick things, and the portability, you buy these things, grand total, they're right around $100. You get them both. And now if I went to see my parents, I could just take my Switch, put it in a little case. I've literally got this AC adapter, grab my 2 cords, and boom, I can hook it up to their computer. I could hook it up to, whatever I wanted, really. So that is the cool part about this. And I don't have to take my big dock, because that was my other worry. You heard all those things before about Nintendo Switch docks, third-party docks. You get these, a spare because you want to take it with you, but then you hear that they brick your system. Well, yeah, that made me definitely a bit gun-shy. But I've heard nothing but great reviews, nothing but, positive things. They really tested. They really made sure that, the wattage, the voltage, whatever on this thing is good. So, like I said, I've used it now for a couple of weeks, and I really enjoy it. It does exactly what I want it to do. So that is the Genki combination here. We got the Genki ShadowCast and the Covert Dock. I will leave a link to the Genki website in the description of this video below, and stay tuned for part 2, where I do show you me using the Nintendo Switch on my PC, mirrored. One final thing before I wrap up the video. I was originally having problems when I first hooked this up to my PC, and I learned one thing: if you're using your Switch on your PC, what you really have to make sure is that you do not have your Joy-Cons connected to the Switch when you're playing, because I thought, I can hold my Switch basically like a handheld and just have it plugged into my PC and run it that way. But when I ran the Genki Arcade software, it would literally just, it would come up, but I could hit any button on the controllers, nothing would respond. So I was like, why won't it accept any of the controls? I didn't get it. And lo and behold, all it took is sliding the Joy-Cons out, and boom, it just all of a sudden just started working, and now it's fine. So if you're using the Joy-Cons on attached to your Switch, maybe you're using some third-party controllers like those, I forget the name of the brand name of the ones that I got, but the ones that, you know, I reviewed a while back, that basically they attach to your Switch and make it feel more like a pro controller, because believe me, I have big hands, and the regular Joy-Cons to me are not comfortable. So just beware that you do have to either use a pro controller or you have to use your Joy-Cons disconnected from the Switch. Otherwise, your controls may not respond. So there you go, guys. Genki ShadowCast, Genki Covert Dock, heck of a combination. If you want something quick and dirty to record footage, or just mirror to a larger screen when you're out somewhere, this will be the ticket. I would definitely recommend it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you did. You can follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. So until next time, I will chat with you guys again later.
Stop recording video.